Hello, everybody. Welcome back. First of all, this is a new season of Witches of the Moon, and this week's topic. Well, actually, I'm Rhiannon, and I'm going to be your Tuesday hostess. This week's topic is spirit, and the element of spirit, and how and what you think spirit is. What I wanted to show you is on my altar. To me, spirit is everything. It is a combination of everything. So when I set up spirit on my altar for my elemental candles, I like to set it in the middle because in my mind, what ends up happening is because spirit is everything. When you light this candle and you light this one and you light this one and you light this one, they all come together to form spirit. They are all a part of spirit. Everything that makes earth, earth comes from spirit. And everything that makes air, air comes from spirit. And that's how I see it. That because it's everything, the reason it doesn't have any correspondence on its own is because all of the correspondence are correspondence of spirit. It is a combination of your energy going into it. It is a combination of the energy of each of the other elements going into it. And when you use all of them, that is where the power comes from. Yourself and the elements all together form this one thing. And so when I set up a candle for spirit, that's what I envision. It almost in my head looks like a triangle, which because I'm trying to show you, but don't mind the Band-Aid. I cut myself at work, because it's coming down like this on both sides, and all of the power from the elements are coming in at an angle for me in my head to form this thing to send it out. It's coming from me coming forward to the candle, up and out, and that's how I envision spirit when I do workings and light the candles for spirit and the other elements. So when asked, because I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, people don't really talk about spirit a lot. You hear the earth, air, fire, water, and you don't really hear spirit in there. You see them on the diagrams in the books, and that's always been something that when I first got my witchy books, I was looking through them, and it took me a while to realize that a lot of times in some books, it's mentioned as Akasha as being the fifth element, and then some books will say both, and some books will just call it spirit. Some books will just call it Akasha. And it took me a little bit when I was first learning to realize that they were both the same thing. And then when researching, it's not as cut and dry as researching Earth and finding what stones and other correspondences go with Earth and go with the other three elements, because it is everything enwrapped in one. But that's, you can't just use the spirit element though, because in my opinion, it has to be empowered by something. It has to be something. And so when I do my rituals, all 5 candles have to be lit, because each one gives power to the next one to give power to spirit. I hope that makes sense. I'd like to know what your interpretations are and what you think spirit is and how you incorporate spirit into your magic. So leave a comment below. I do try to answer back. It's a little bit more difficult now because work has blocked comments on YouTube, and sometimes my phone doesn't tell me when there's been a response, especially if I'm on this account and not my personal account. So, but yeah, leave a message. Let me know how you incorporate spirit into your workings, and make sure that you stay tuned for the rest of the week to get the other interpretations that are coming your way from spirit, because I'm pretty sure, being that we're all so different, that we're all going to have some kind of a different interpretation. So until next week, blessed be.